Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So my first time working with titanium art, I ordered a bunch of these 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter titanium sheets, and this is anodization. Actually, titanium will anodize to make all sorts of colors depending on the voltages. And as a first run, I had some label paper that I had left over from another project, and I decided to make, this is called a satyr square. They were popular in ancient Roman times. I have no idea what it means, by the way, but I had the label paper to do this. And what I did was I anodized the entire sheet of titanium to a certain voltage, which is this blue voltage that you see. I plastered the label paper on it and then anodized the rest of it. The label paper didn't stick 100%, but that's alright for a first dry run. Label sheet had some numbers on it as well, so I decided to do a couple magic squares. And I want to say I'm a little bit too perfectionist with my art projects. Earlier today, as I was doing this, it's like my heart was pounding out of my chest as I was getting the label paper just right, getting the voltages just right. And you gotta understand, when you're doing the anodization, you gotta wear gloves so you don't leave your finger oils on it, because then the anodization won't come out smoothly. And then picking off the paper, labeling it and picking off the paper was, I should have measured my blood pressure as I was doing this. It was probably through the roof. I probably shortened my life expectancy by a couple hours as a result. Not only did I spend a couple hours, but then I shortened my life expectancy by a couple hours as well, right? Anyways, my first titanium project, and I guess we can update my portfolio. It now contains, if I can even find where titanium is, I wouldn't consider this a sizable amount, but it is some, right? So my portfolio now has 23 elements, if you can believe it. Some notable ones that I hope to add. I want to pour something out of a radioactive element. I'm thinking either depleted uranium, but it has a high melting point. Neptunium looks very tempting, but good luck getting a sizable amount of it. I thought about collecting a bunch of smoke alarms that have decay to neptunium, americium to neptunium. Probably not going to pour thorium because of the melting point. And all the other elements are just way too radioactive to even think about, right? I may think about either a mercury amalgam or cinnabar, which is mercury sulfide, which is a relatively safe form of mercury to handle. I don't know if you can shape cinnabar into something, right, like a Buddha. Perhaps you could start by pouring mercury metal into the Buddha mold and then adding the sulfur. I don't know. I'll have to read a lot more into it before I try that, because that's obviously not exactly the safest thing in the world. 23 elements. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.